Whoops, my bad. There we go. When did I get home? I think I got home at like 5. Showered. Folded laundry. Washed my dishes. And then took a nap at 6. Woke up at I think like 6:30 or so. Just chilled a little bit. Ate some food earlier, so I was actually gonna get on a little bit earlier, but I was like so tired. I just took like a quick nap. Just relaxed a little bit. Over here. I also had some stuff to do in the morning too, like 3 hours. So alrighty. I don't know what it's gonna let a few games update real quick. I'm not sure if my sister is gonna be on. Play some Stardew. Let me message them and see. Oh. Are y'all napping right now too? I mean, they probably got home around like 6, ate dinner. That's 7. And then, showered and took a light nap. So that's 8. So they probably like still napping. So I could just start a single player world, I guess. Play some Stardew. So I'm gonna be gone Mondays through Friday. Monday to Saturday, the upcoming week. So yesterday, Friday, was the start of my week-long vacation. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna be away. I mean, I'll have my laptop with me, but I doubt that I'll even have time to play anything or stream. So I'll be away for a solid week or so. Let me just go ahead and adjust this mic real quick. Yeah, yeah. I think maybe like when I return, let me take a look at the calendar real quick. Maybe like the 10th, like Sunday the 10th, when I return, because I actually return on Saturday, the 9th. And then I'll be like Sunday would be just me at home, probably doing like laundry. But I can try and get a quick stream in. Maybe because usually I feel like with after arriving back from like a trip, I would probably be so tired that I might need like a day to completely rest up. But if I have the if I have the energy to, then I'll try to get a light stream in or something. Who knows? But yeah, let me just run a single player Stardew server. I don't know. Maybe they'll hop on, maybe not, or maybe they're watching a movie. So we'll see. Or I can jump into Minecraft and just do some chess organization. Yeah, let me do that real quick. I've been meaning to. It's not that exciting, but Just hop in real quick. It took me a while to update my server. It was just so confusing. I wish it was just easy. It's just like, hey, update this to this, but no, you had to back up the world file, and then you had to download it on your computer, and then you delete the old um world files, I guess, and you re-download the Minecraft server jar, and you upload it back in, you run it, and then you re-upload the world back. Hopefully, hoping that it would work. So it was just not straightforward. I just hope that, like, once Windows 11 Minecraft or whatever, or Windows Minecraft, I just hope that it develops quick enough so that it has, just enough features to kind of compete with whatever Java has. Java is like way ahead, but I don't know. I think the one thing Minecraft lacks is a proper server management, just from within the game without having to mess around. That's how I feel. A bit of latency issue there. I mean, the server is looking fine. Yeah, let me restart the server real quick. My bad. Feel like the stutter. Yeah. I mean, I wish most games have it where you could just set up a dedicated server, just let you customize it. I mean, if they need to monetize it, just let you rent it directly from the game client, so that you have a little bit of safety. You don't have to go to like third parties. I mean, for me, it's like, if users want to use third party, that's fine, but at least offer a very competitive built-in one. Like, for example, if I wanted to host a Battlefield server, and obviously it's gonna cost, then just let us rent it from inside the Battlefield launcher, and set things up. Obviously make it user friendly. But then the pricing also has to be competitive too. Like $5, perfect. If it's only cost $5 to host like a 64-man server, man, we'd be having a lot more servers available without having to go through the whole, dance. It's like, if you know what you're doing, or you have some like experience with, I don't know, like basic computer experience, it's not that hard to set up Minecraft server. But to get it onto like a dedicated or like cloud based hosting, it takes a lot of effort, personally. Even if you know how to, get things up and running, it's still like a challenge. Imagine somebody who has zero experience, or like, someone that is like way younger and just not tech savvy whatsoever. I think that's the one thing that Minecraft kind of or one of the biggest hindrances for Minecraft, or to get enough more people in. I mean, despite that, they still get millions of players daily though, but I think it would be so much more if it was easier. I don't remember making these pots, but okay. Wax, block of copper. Alright. I'm just so used to organizing that it just comes like secondhand. Sand, planks. Sandstone, sand. Gravel. Honestly, I feel like we just dump out all the, like, a lot of the mineral stuff that we don't need. We just have so much. Gunpowder. The only thing we don't really mess with is the explosives, 'cause it's I mean it's useful, but the TNT, I mean, you had to be willing to accept that there's gonna be a large empty space in a chunk or a block, or yeah, a chunk. It's just a large empty area from the aftermath of the TNT. So it's like, I think for me, it's like every time there's like an empty space, I try to fill it up. But that's just the, I feel like that's the OCD in me. Organizing is not that bad as long as you're not, you know, distracted. It's fairly straightforward. But I think it was absolutely necessary um to set up this huge wall of chests. Like without it, I think that it was difficult. And a lot of them are empty, but that works for me because eventually they're gonna get packed anyways. So it's just easier to just go through them. I mean, just probably way better ways of organizing, but just for now, it's like what we're just working with. Where did we put all the lapis, by the way? Is it all down here? Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna put it with the redstone for now. I think we moved it to the nearest village. I'm just like chilling. I have so much redstone though. I mean, we've been using, me and Mason would use it here and there. so it's not, it's not just sitting there. We try. Moss carpet. That bubbling thing is from the what you call it? It's from the lava pit that I made, the dispenser. Wind charge? What? What is that? I don't think I've seen that before. Oh no. But I mean, once you get everything in the right spot, you just shift left click and then it will just it'll stack it. This fragments like that. So I mean, since that's already there, like if I was to split in, like put one there, shift left click, I'll just populate it there. That's the nice part. I'm not sure what this is, but I will put it under magic stuff. Clay ball. I think they were gonna build a brick house or something, so that's why we have clay over there. Not exactly sure we have any use for calcite. I don't think so. It's more like aesthetics. You just Yeah, I don't even think you can melt them down into anything really. This is the dump tab. Right here. What does it say? Random dump. Let me just nether rack. I don't even know we need nether rack. Tough cobblestone. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me just grab that. Oh, what's all this food? Okay. And just take all the like the non-food stuff. And then I'll work through the other ones after. Poison arrow. Interesting. Map. It's gonna put it all the way down here. Number 27. Alright, I think everything else can go down here. Oh. That one. Oh, right. And then gunpowder. Almost done. Boring stuff. I wish they had an auto sort button just like in Stardew. Cobblestone. Tough. Gravel. What's this? Mostly gravel and stone. Andesite. Cobble slate. That's filled. Alright, whatever. We'll just put these here. Direct. How about deep slate? One more to go. Oh, steelite. Alright. This one's the easy stuff. I think it's my sister, she harvests all of this. Okay, what am I looking at? Phantom, bones, strings, copper, feather. And then I'll just put all this stuff in here. I don't even need this. Wait, can I even turn this into... Nope. Wonder if I can feed these guys with this monster meat. How much do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jesus. Mason has a whole kennel in here. Okay. I was supposed to help him get ice. But we don't have a silk touch pickaxe. So we couldn't get that. He was trying to make a refrigerator in his little bakery or his restaurant more. Yeah. To help them create the chimney. Well, he actually knew how to do it himself. I just sort of like, yeah. Sort of worked it out. And then we set this whole bunch of tables. And then I don't know how to put a cake on these tables. I think you could, but it's gonna float. This room was meant to, like, I think we might have to make it bigger. It was meant to be ice blocks. It's a walk-in fridge. And then we have our kitchen here. The smoker. And a full-on ceramic oven. Or brick oven. And we got a guard dog watching that kitchen. Yeah. There's that. Alright, let me just go ahead and put away some of these pumpkins. Okay, it looks like there's extra. Put away the potatoes at least. Oh. Alright. I just put them here. I mean, I could stack them together, but kind of lazy. Seeds. Beetroot. Let me just bake some of these. Character's starving. Okay. Alright. I think we're all set, right? Let me just go check real quick. If everything's good. Yeah, this is just straight up vanilla server. No mods whatsoever. But, I mean, we managed to get a boatload of stuff. Managed to get these horses. And then this building actually did not... We started it with a tiny little, like... I think it was like a 6x6 building. Somewhere in the middle right here. And then we expanded it outwards. And obviously we built ourselves little cabins. Like mine's is right up here. I didn't really do much to it yet. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what I want to. How I want to lay it out. But right now it's just pretty empty. It's just like this one chest here with random stuff. But most of the time I spend my, like, just inside here. But we got the actual tank. And then we got his little battle arena with a functioning doorway. You have to go in there and lock yourself in. And take off all your armor and then slap box until one of you pass out. This entire farm stretching all the way down here. I think this is actually an extension of the very first farm that we built. Because I started planting wheat seeds first. I think like right over, just like right in here along this middle section. And then I ended up reorganizing it and then just stretching it all the way down. So we got pretty much all the vegetables, I think, that are necessary. And then the watermelon on the opposite side of the pumpkin, the bamboo, and then the sugarcane field. I haven't really got to mess around with enchanting yet, but this is just to make the sugar and paper or whatever. But bamboo, I think the bamboo is just there for the aesthetics because it helps create this bamboo block that my sister uses. And then the animal farm there. I think this one is a mushroom farm or some sort. Whatever these red things are that are growing. But we're trying to collect as much of these soul blocks or whatever you call them. And then got my sister's bamboo house. Nice and simple. And this one, what in the... Okay. It's out of nowhere. I don't even have a weapon. Let me go get some armor real quick. I'm gonna use the weak armor. We have a bunch of like leather ones that are just low grade, so it's... I didn't really want the nether portals to be inside, but it's whatever. It's already there. Let me make a sword real quick. You only need like 2. That's gonna. Let me just make a full set. What do I need? Chest, pants. I think I have pants here though. Yeah, I'll just take that. Alright, so I just need to make the chest and sword. Sword. Pickaxe. I think, honestly, those are the only 2 iron weapons that I need. I don't even need the iron axe. I could just make a stone axe. But the pickaxe is obviously you need it. You need to always have one to be able to break blocks like gold blocks or whatever. I actually gotta go to the other house to get the food from there that I was just cooking earlier. It took me a while to get the pumpkins and the watermelon to actually grow perfectly, like in a row. You just basically at the end of it, at the end of where, so you got your dirt and then your seeds. Just got to put a block on the end. That way the pumpkin doesn't grow on the outside, and then it should grow all to the adjacent um block, either left or right of it. So yeah, but you have to plant the seeds at the same time too. Otherwise, they're just gonna grow at different rates. So that's how you get like spotty pumpkin growth, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I was just jumping into Minecraft just to organize a little bit, but I'm gonna jump on Stardew just to chill on there. Pretty sure, pretty sure my sister's probably like calling it for the night, so they probably won't be able to jump on. So I'll start a solo server or single player mode. They were tired. Honestly, we all were tired. So I think we stayed up until 12 watching Beetlejuice 2. I think, yeah, till like midnight. We all fell asleep. Woke up at like 8, almost 9. But I woke up several times because it was just too hot. Just like, yeah. Um, yeah, let me just start a new one. Double patty. All right. I think we'll just do. Should we do standard? I do want to have mobs. Riverland Farm. Whatever. I'll do. Well, Wilderness is kind of fun, honestly. Kind of like it. Anyways. Hmm. Um, is it an auto or random gen? No, they don't have it. Okay, what type of shirt do I? Blue. That's kind of the only blue one here is the one with the dots on there. Okay, I think that works. Do I have a beard? Yeah, why not? Dark brown. Okay, how do you make brown hair? It's like orange, but darker. Color pants. I think the only pants color that I own is like light beige. Like actual pants. Other than that, I only have sweatpants. Okay, it's like lighter than that. It's like the color of like a camel. Alright. Community center bundles. So let's just remix it. Mine rewards. Yeah, why not? Let's remix it. Spawn monsters on farm. Yeah, profit margin. Normal. Alright. We get I gotta get used to the hotkeys. Oh boy. I have a weird thingy where I always have to put it in the same order as I do with Minecraft. Let's just go ahead and set up the farm before I get to anything else. Just gonna use the rest of my energy to make the chest. Flatten the land a little bit. I feel like it's kind of the same concept with Minecraft though. It's like if you're gonna cut the trees, you have to take the saplings and figure out where to plant them or replant them. Otherwise, you're gonna be struggling to gather wood later on. Alright, so I have enough to make chests. Okay, so since I don't have too much energy, I'm just gonna put these away. And go check out the village. Probably a good idea to buy some seeds as well. Oh, yeah. Maybe about like 2 of those. I mean, you could get a bean starter, but I'm just gonna go straight up for cauliflower. So I won't be able to buy anything just yet, or anything else. I think out of everyone, it's always like the Wizard and Harvey that I like, the last people that I get to complete the dialogue quest to. It takes me a while. Oh, you know what? I gotta talk to Willie. I might as well go get the rod, fishing rod. If I can talk to what's his name? Ellie? Here he is. Oh, maybe it's actually day 3, I don't know. Or day 2. Well, I might as well talk to Willie now, I guess. Okay. We'll catch him another time. Elliot? Talk to him. I feel like the first 3 NPCs that you should definitely talk to, probably Lewis, Robin, Clint, Willie. or the first like 5. If you could. And then everyone else after. Oh, she literally calls herself Granny in the game. Okay. But yeah, it's definitely the possibility to talk to all NPCs within like the first week. Why is it pausing like that? So weird. I don't think I've seen Marnie yet. Or maybe I did. I think it was in a store. Kelly should be in here. Oh. I talked to her already. Let's go find Robin and Demetrius. At some point within the first week, I think like day, like maybe on like the Friday. If it's Monday, then Friday is like the 6th or the 4th, no 5th. Well, eventually, most of the villagers are gonna be, or the townsfolk will be in the saloon. So you won't miss out. Yeah. Robin's one of those where you just definitely had to friend him early. Get a nice amount of forge items here. Forge. I think I was like having trouble sleeping the other night. It's because the room was super hot. So I had to turn off, or I had to close my vent at my sister's place. Cause it was a smaller room, like a smaller guest room. But that thing, yeah, it got hot super quick. So I woke up in the middle of the night and closed the vent. But yeah, I woke up like several times though. It's just like I think it's just that a few are so used to sleeping like at home, and then just all of a sudden you're sleeping at a completely different location. Your body is just instinctively on alert. So you kind of just like, you know, it's hard to sleep, I guess. Like if I would have just like got up and go into the wilderness and camp out in a tent or something, I would be like, I would never be able to fall asleep because my body would be on full alert. It'd be like it would wake up to the smallest amount of noise, or just, I don't know, change in temperature or something. That's just the weird thing. for me. Ooh, I got 4 more to go. I think this is Jazz. Emily? I think she's here. There she is. Jazz, Emily. I'm pretty sure I talked to Marnie already. I mean, that's Haley, not Emily. Emily's the blue hair one. If I can walk fast enough, I can probably walk into Marnie's place. Hopefully they're both there. Nope. Closes at 6. You can easily check. You just hit E, hit the heart, and then just scroll all the way down. And then there you go. Willie, Jazz, and Sebastian. Wizard you won't be able to get until later on, but the wizard counts as like the 29th person, so you'll be able to get all of them eventually. So I won't be able to see Jazz. I won't be able to see Willie just yet. Sebastian, I'll just find him tomorrow. Anyways. See if I can plant some more seeds. I don't know if I have enough energy to do this. Yeah, I might not be able to water it. The thing is that without the scarecrow, your character, I mean, it's gonna get eaten anyways, so. Yeah. Is it worth it to blue line it? Whatever. Okay, going in there. The thing is if I think if you hit like the exhausted state, then you won't be able to fully recover the next morning. I think. Let's see. Yeah, I'm like only halfway. I'll just let him rest. I think I would have stayed over one more night if I brought extra clothes. But I didn't. Cause I brought my laptop Friday night. But I was so tired just waking up early this morning that I just came back home to rest. Wait, I'm able to skip a night like that? Alright, whatever. Let's just go get the fishing rod. I don't know, I could skip a whole day in single player. Fishing rod. Find Sebastian. Find Jess. And who else? Willie, Jess, and Sebastian. I mean, right now would be a great time to go fishing. Gotta check the bulletin as well. What? Alright, whatever. I just fish. Oh. Okay, okay. I think that's a catfish. It has to be a catfish. I wouldn't sell it right away. I would just save it for community bundle. Jess is in a room, so we can't actually speak with her. Go find Sebastian. I think since it might be too late for the people I usually jump on with. I can probably switch over. I mean, yeah. Most weekends we play started, but this weekend is kind of gonna be a little bit thrown off. So what I mean, we'll probably be on tomorrow on starting in the multiplayer. They'll likely be online. Sebastian's down here, right? Yep. Yes. I think the last one was probably Jazz, but she's not gonna get out yet. Might as well go catch some bream. I don't remember if bream is an ocean fish, but I think it is, so I'm just gonna go there. Yeah, I think afternoon realistically, because tomorrow I had to swing by the store to what you call it? To grab some travel items. 'Cause tomorrow essentially I had to pack for Monday, so I might as well do that early in the morning, and then in the afternoon just chillax, I guess. Alrighty. Any bubbles around here? Yeah, I mean, I think they're likely either watching a movie or they're already sleeping. So they'll likely wake up early tomorrow. So I can probably jump on like something else that I normally don't play on the weekend. I thought bream was ocean fish. Is it not? Let's just hope. Sardine. Damn it. Please be it. That's a bream. Oh, that's a herring. Alright, well, my backpack is full. They go back. I might as well chop some wood right now. That way I can make a second chest. Oh, maybe Jazz is out now. We'll check. That way I can complete the quest. I think it'd be too short of a time to start a new like RPG game. I don't know, that's just me. I can play like a game where I don't have to commit too hard into. Like it would be weird if like today or tomorrow I started I don't know, like Diablo or something, and then not come back for like a whole week right at the beginning of starting that. So yeah, I think I would rather start that after I return. Where's I'll give someone a gift. I might as well give that to Marnie, but I also had to catch a bream. I was gonna go catch, cut some wood, but I was like, you know what? Let's just try to catch it. All right. I think if I would have messaged him at... Okay. Let me... Where's Marnie at? I think it's a good idea to friend Marnie early. So that you can complete the Lewis quest. What you call it? It's the quest where he leaves like his pants in the barn or whatever. So your job is to find it and return it to him. Alright, let's try and catch Brain. I wrote it down somewhere. I'll just check the wiki. river. I was wrong. I would have wasted a whole day trying to catch it in the ocean. One day I'll try to play legit without using the wiki, but maybe when I have more free time. Good thing is Bream comes out anytime. What up, Willie? My leg. Come on, one Bream. Cam is just right there in the saloon. Okay. I mean, eventually someone needs green algae. So if you find a white and green one, just keep one. I think most things I just keep at least one of each, like fish-wise and foraging, just because one of the townsfolk will ask for it. So just keep like one or two. And then the rest you can just sell or something or save for crafting. Come on, make money. Okay. There it is. I'm gonna just hand it to her, then I'm just gonna keep trying to catch some fish. There we go. It'd be really weird if they actually do jump on. Like, it's really like 9:20ish or so. It'd be like, okay, now they only have an hour left to actually play. I mean, I think if I were to have message at like 6:30 or 6:40, that would have given them a lot more time. That would be like directly right after they're eating dinner or something. So it'd be like, but then obviously if you have more time, then you'll likely more want to play. How am I supposed to reach there? What the heck? I mean, I see the bubbles. We're going on the other side. Yeah, I mean, they likely would have gotten on if I messaged them sooner. I'm not exactly sure how I would be able to. I'm going on the other side. Oh, it disappeared. Never mind. Oops. Hmm. Very nice. I think he also has a friend Dimitri's early too to unlock the cave option sooner. The one where you choose between like whether it will spawn foraging item like mushrooms or fruits. I'll just head back now. So yeah, so there's Marnie, Robin, Demetrius. Usually those three they give you quests early. And probably want to also friend Lewis as well. He's pretty useful. And eventually you friend almost all the townsfolks. They give you various stuff. Took the long way by accident. But I guess the quickest way to make currency early is to sell fish, but I wouldn't sell all of them. Just sell like the extra. So you have, if you have two already, then don't sell the remaining two. Just sell the third one or something. Anything above two. Keep the other two. Okay. I'm gonna switch over. So we're gonna play some Battlefield. I bet for the flippity flop. Just give me a sec to update the title. Or the changing of games. It's only been an hour. Well, I guess we did play for an hour, so that's not bad. I can't remember one of the I did like these weekend marathons where I did variety. I think the most I was able to stream in one day was I think it was either 9 to 10 games. So I paced them 1 hour each. I started early at like 8 or 9. It was like 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. And then I played 1 hour of each, and then I took 2 1 hour breaks. That was hard to pull off, but I think I did that like twice. And then the other weekends I just did up to like 8 9 games. But those variety weekends are pretty fun, in my opinion. Okay, so let me updating the game category. We're switching over. Yeah, I mean if they jumped on, I would have stuck with multiplayer Stardew, but I think they're just taking it easy. They're all tired too. We all were yawning inside the car ride when they were driving me back home. It's like okay, everyone's a little bit on the sleepy side, so let's just take it easy. Good old Battlefield. Okay, all is set. Steam, I'm gonna turn off. Good thing is, all the games today, all the games that needed updating that were queued were like half a gig or less, so that was nice. I always like those days where it's just like you just update all of them and it's just quick. Just all of them queue up, download, install, clear, and you just everything's all done. Those are the best days. I always try to like on a Friday, I try to launch Steam like in the morning or during my like lunch break and just let all the games update. And then I usually check if there's like a NVIDIA driver update as well. Let that happen. You know, as I'm working. That way by the time I end my shift, I'm ready to go. Or something that I've started doing was that I used to do my laundry on like Saturday or Sunday. Preferably Saturday. But instead I've been routinely doing them during my lunch break on a Friday. That way by the time I end my shift I don't have to do that or worry about it for the weekend. Wait, this is an update for Battlefield 1. Probably the anti-cheat update. Hmm. How long will that take? Not bad. Only 3 gigs. That's pretty quick. Yeah, I mean, I was surprised that they decided to. You know what? I'm even more surprised that there wasn't an anti-cheat in Battlefield 1. That's the thing. I mean, was there ever an anti-cheat in 3, 4, 1, 5, and above? I think 3 and 4 seriously needed it. But yeah, I think they have something like their own proprietary like EA anti-cheat or something. I just wish they used a more like broader one, like Easy or Battle Eye. The Easy anti-cheat, which is used by Fortnite, and then Battle Eye is the one that PUBG uses. So I mean, they're not perfect though. This is not like, I mean, obviously you see a number of cheaters get through, but I think Easy anti-cheat comparatively has done a better job than Battle Eye from the looks of it. Like I've seen so much more cheaters in PUBG than I've ever seen in Fortnite. Like Fortnite for me is like it's super rare to see players cheating there. They crack down hard. That's the one thing I'll give to Epic Games for is that they really crack down on that. It's not perfect, but at least they try. Well, we need something like that in Battlefield. Because if you ever go back to number 3 or 4, they slip through pretty quickly. Or I mean, they just litter some of the servers. So usually I just like jump to a different server. Almost on. All right. launching. I think Battlefield's like the only shooter out there where I can just jump in and out anytime I want without worrying about like, oh, did I have to grind this attachment or this weapon or just grind on this weekend because of this. This is like, since it's such an old game, I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so that command is to show the FPS counter. This command is to cap it. Also, the reason why I cap it is because of to stabilize the stream. Otherwise, the latency will be just off the charts. Alright. Flubber. Whoa, this one has 6 people queued up. That's crazy. I favorite those. See? Charles and Flubber. From my experience, they've done a pretty good job, whoever the admins or mods are. I used to play a lot on TBG, but TBG, I don't know why, every time I jump in, there's always some shenanigans going on. Like, you would jump in and then the opposing side has like 900 tickets and there's 10 minutes or 5 minutes left on the clock. And then the next round, you do it all over again. Because for some reason they don't know how to balance their servers or just set up auto balance. And then one side of the team gets stacked with, you know, all kernels or majority kernels. But I mean, TBG server has been around for a while. And it's like across different games, but the lack of support there's boggling sometimes. Let me see if I can try and work on the barrel. So about 70 to go. I wasn't really, I don't know where the SG553 originates from, but it's actually very, I mean, it's like one of the top 5 carbines. Like if I were to just list out 5 of the most popular carbines, which I think are also the best, we're looking at ACWR, MTAR, SG553, Ace 21 CQB. What is that? 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the 5th most popular one is the AN91. It's also good too. It's 800 rounds. It's 5.56. That's also good. Even the Type 95B is also pretty good too. But yeah, I mean, my personal favorite is the G36, which I play the most with. It's not the strongest or the fastest, but I just like the gun. That's it. The Groza, I would try it. It's one of the few 7.62 carbines out there. This Ace 52 and the Groza. Personally, in my opinion, if you like, if you don't care too much about fire rate and you just want something that hits hard, Ace 52. It's not the fastest. I mean, the Groza is much faster and better mobility, but they both use some form of a 7.62. This one uses the AK-47 round. This one uses obviously your NATO DMR rounds, but I like this because it's like a good low to medium range weapon, kind of on par with assault rifles. So if you want the closest, this is the closest you'll get to an assault rifle for the other classes that are not assault. So there's that. But ACR is also a good one too. Honestly, the ACR doesn't feel like a carbine. It feels more like an assault rifle to me. It's even better than the M4. So there's that. But I've just been trying to play different weapons, trying out some of the meta ones. I think when I first started playing the game, I really didn't go with the meta weapons, like the AEK and stuff, just because I wanted to just try things that I'm not used to. I can easily just put on the best, most popular weapon, but I don't see the fun in doing that. I like to just discover it myself. But it's for me, it's like I kind of just like to. I think personally, for me, it's like I'd rather just try the weapon myself and figure it out, rather than go on the site and just copy paste it. Or you could, but just focus on leveling, getting all the attachment. It's pretty much your personal preference, like how you want to play. I think a majority of people would just prefer to just use the site, so nothing wrong with that. I mean, the faster you can level, the better, right? Oh, what? Oh wait, that was a direct hit. Hold on, let me reload. Alright, cut. This gun is very stable. Very, very stable. I find that most guns that have like a high RPM, they tend to be like very easy to control. I'ma just assume that it uses a smaller round, which translates to less kick. Oh, okay. And I guess less kick is more stability, more accuracy. But I think for a majority of players, just no matter what. Well, I guess it depends on the gun, but most of the popular weapons are fully auto. You're gonna probably be using the stubby or the potato grip, no matter what. Because it just, as it says, it improves accuracy by reducing automatic fire penalty by 15%. Every attachment has a equal counterpart or equal stated counterpart, I guess, if you will. Like for example, the ergo grip is always gonna have the same stat as the folding grip. Stabby grip, same stat as the potato grip. Vertical grip, I think same stat as the ergo grip. Right? Did I say that right? Okay, so angled grip and folding grip are the same. Stubby and potato are the same. And then vertical and ergo are pretty much the same. So if you can get the ergo grip or the stubby grip, you're kind of set. For the barrel, I always prefer the heavy barrel, but you can put on a suppressor if you need to. I think all the suppressors have the exact same stats. So it's just aesthetics at that point. But heavy barrel is the one that is the most significant. Flash height and compensator and muzzle brake. I mean, yeah, some may help with horizontal and vertical stability, but heavy barrel does the most lifting, heavy lifting. So you probably want to strive for that. Accessories, I would say magnifier, my preference, but you can go with laser too. But just you gotta have the laser where you can turn it off and on. You could use flashlight to blind other players if you want, but I think the three most useful for me is probably target detector, green laser sight, or red doesn't matter, and magnifier. I don't use laser all the time. It's just that some of the time because it gives away your position. Yeah, I think they ended up sleeping early. They probably went home, ate dinner, showered, and just fell asleep. Which is actually good because sleep early, wake up early. So that means I get to play some Battlefield. As I said, I didn't unlock every single weapon or every single attachment. Just the ones I liked playing. I think that the grind is a little bit too much for me personally. I reload. We'll go the other way. I think in terms of grenades, frag grenade works for most people. I think they do. I can't remember. I think they do have sticky grenades in here, but I usually use frag grenades. Alright, I hit something. You see, like at this range, you'd probably want an assault rifle. I mean, you could use PDW or carbine, but it's just kind of hard to hit. Kind of have to get up to like, I don't know, within like 50 meters or so. I gotta train myself not to reload too early. Train my brain. Alright, you got a med kit? Oh, he's a sniper. I think there's a lot of movement over here to the east. Man, if PUBG was so much more optimized and yeah, just more polished and more optimized, I'd be playing it a lot more. But the game runs heavy for no reason. It's one of those thingies where like the game doesn't even look that great graphically, but it runs heavy because of the developers just being lazy. but conceptually the game is fun. On top of that, their TDM mode and stuff are just very bare bones. So, yeah. Ow, ow, ow. I know the guy is up here, but I cannot see him. Plus, there's a mobile gunner tank looking thing. What are you shooting at? There he is. Target detector was fine too. It won't be any use during hardcore mode though. Oh, that's what he was shooting at. Oh, right in the E. I'll give this gun an hour, and then I'll well, actually, I'm gonna try to knock the heavy barrel, and then once I do that, I will try another carbine. Wait, what class am I? Oh, on the recon. Could have totally been using the beacon. I'm gonna get sniped. Got a feeling. Holy moly. Spray and pray, baby. You know what's funny? I never really play at this low of a sensitivity battlefield. I used to play with higher sensitivity. I'm still getting used to it. Yeah, this gun is good. SG553, top 5. Recommended. ACWR, MTAR, SG553, A91, Ace 21, CQB. All fantastic. Off the top of my head. Personal favorite, Ace 52, G360. But just want to excel, didn't go with what's good. Oh, yeah. There it is. Old habits. If I had to list the top 5 assault rifles in the game, obviously AK, which is at number 1, and 416, Ace 23. Actually, AEK 971 sits at the top. Ace 23 is like a close second. And 416. I see a lot of people run the SAR 21, but I don't know how popular it is. I see some CZ 805s here and there. I think the FTK is also pretty good too. AR 160. Those are like the 3 most common ones that I've seen. But definitely the top 3. AK 971, Ace 23, and what did I say? And 416. See those all the time. I'm thinking like the CZ805 sits at 4th, 5th, along with the M2K, and the AR-116 being the 5th or something. But all you gotta do is just pay attention to where everyone's running. You'll eventually figure out. Yeah, 124. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I have to go shopping tomorrow morning for travel items, so it won't be until the afternoon, likely. Well, at least I got all the important stuff done on Friday and Saturday, so yeah. Oh, hammerhead. Okay, so propaganda was fine for shorter range rifles, CQB rifles, but this map probably wanted a full on assault rifle. Um, got the Ace 21 running, but I don't think I have a heavy barrel yet. No, I don't. Okay, well, let's just go with the. Let's just keep leveling up the heavy barrel. Kind of a long way to go. I'm gonna need some stuff here. Alright, we got it. What up? Okay, A, B, C. Oh. Got the magnifier. The only reason I was able to one-tap that is because it was softened by that other armored vehicle. I feel like I call everything a lav when they're not. There's a mortar squad. Or a mortar here. Damn it. I didn't sneak up on them. What's random? I don't think I've heard anything new yet with regards to Battlefield though. As far as I know. Other than them showing like a concept demo or a demonstration of their possibly updated engine.
I have eyes on an enemy machine gunner due south of your location.
I feel like if they just took the Battlefield 1 engine cleaned it up, updated it. I just made a modern Battlefield similar to Battlefield 4 or even 3. They would have had success instead of the failure that is 2042. I mean, by now they probably have made a lot of updates to 2042, but it's one of those scenarios where, I mean, it's the same issue that happened with Battlefield 4. By the time they finish polishing up the game and, you know, fixing up the game and stuff, it's already too late. They bled out a majority of their players. When the majority of the players left, it's too late to, you know. By the time the game is in its most polished form or you know, feature-rich form, it's yeah, it will have lost, you know, a good chunk of the player base that might not, you know, they might not be able to recover. No matter how much updates they push. That's what happened with number 4. It's like, the game is in its best spot at the moment, but a lot of players have not returned. But then again, the game's more than 11 years old, so there's also that factor too. But I remember when they had a really rocky start, it was rough. And from the videos and the, I guess from the talks with regards to 3, I think they had a similar issue as well, where it's like a really rough, janky start, server issues, bugs and glitches. It's just general performance problems. Kind of hurt their, you know, early player base, I guess. That's my position. You know what game did the map the best? I think it was 1 or 5. I think it was 1. But it was a compass built into the mini map. It was perfect. Damn it! I misclicked and hit Z by accident. Uh-oh. I might need to switch to the beacon. Oh, let me get a tank first to see how it goes. Yeah, 2052 is rough. Flopped hard. I think the biggest thing about that game is that it strayed way too far from what Battlefield should have been. I mean, it's cool to try different things and not try the same thing over and over. But they didn't need to, because they already experimented with number 1, right? So they could have just hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get your laser off me, buddy.
Alpha is now in our control.
Alright, I'm getting up there.
Heads up, enemy vehicle west of your location.
Damn it. It took long for me to reload. I mean, that was a suicide mission. Let's go the more sneaky route. Yeah, as I said, they experimented with Battlefield 1. It was out of the blue, in my opinion.
I've spotted a hostile tank.
It's right after BF4 was Hardline, and then Battlefield 1. And I think at the time, you know, despite how good BF1 actually is, and probably one of the best Battlefield, it was certainly unexpected. So it's, well, you know, while it did have some form of success, it took the franchise took a turn that was not expected, and it kind of threw the player base kind of off. And then Hardline was also unexpected. And then number 5 was just like, what? Damn it. I wasn't able to counter it. But yeah, I think they should have known after Hardline that they went way off the path. So it's like,
I've spotted enemy heavy armor west of your current
you know,
position.
I mean, luckily one turned out fine. But after that, they should have chilled, you know. They should have taken it easy, essentially. Damn it. Well, he's down. Oh. Well, I needed that. But yeah, I think that, I mean, if they want to fix this whole typical, yeah, take and improve on whatever that was done with engine wise, number 1. Take the gunplay from 3 and take the polish of 4, and then just go with modern. I mean, with the way things are looking, they might as well have started a whole new storyline. Like, they don't have to continue off of wherever 4 left off. They could have just go with what's happening around the world, essentially. And for me, I think the perfect, how do you say, event to base the campaign off of, or just the theme of the next Battlefield, should probably be modern, not futuristic, but near future. So basically, whatever's going on in the world today, and what will happen in the next 10 years, based off of the events either in the Middle East or in East Europe. Or you can, I mean, you can just base it off of multiple regions, right? Because there's so many things going on at once. There is the, conflicts in the Middle East. There's conflict in East Europe, and then there's conflict in the, um, how do you say, the Pacific. So it'd be perfect. Like each DLC would be different, different theaters of war, I guess. Like the first one could start off with the Ukrainian-Russo war, Russo-Ukrainian war. Maybe the next DLC, season 2, or just the next DLC, because seasons is different from DLCs, I guess. Cause it could be like first DLC and then 3 seasons in between or something. But okay, so first base game, start with the Russo-Ukrainian war, and then maybe the next DLC that comes in a year, right? 1 year anniversary, be open up to the conflict in the Middle East, where it's like Iran and whatever, and then maybe the next DLC after that, second year in, is the conflict in the Pacific, where between Taiwan and China. So it doesn't have to be all at once. It could just be like leading up to a greater, series of conflicts and events, leading on to maybe like the final DLC would be the Greater World War, I think that's the way to do it. It's like you don't have to try and rush everything at once. You just sort of lead the game into it, right? That would make perfect scenario for the campaign, on launch, and then perfect lead up to the next season, the next one. But I think right now is the perfect time. They could totally cover the events going on in the Russo-Ukrainian war, because I think that's the most significant event right now. What the heck? Single shot. Let's switch that back to auto. But yeah, as I said, I mean they could continue on with where Battlefield 4 left off, but I think 4 already got too deep into the whole, Western versus or NATO versus China and Russia conflict. I think they should step it further back to the very beginning, where like maybe the sort of like the, how do you say, the powder keg would be a series of 3 different conflicts, across the globe, right? Not so like one set of event that leads to a larger war, but just multiple conflicts happening at once or in a couple of years, and that could be the next Battlefield, in my opinion, But yeah, you just don't want to throw all of that in at once, right? But yeah, I think that most people they said that Battlefield 4 storyline. I mean, I think the campaign, I played it multiple times. It's fine, but most people say that it's forgettable. So I think that they might have to scrap the storyline and just cover what's going on globally relevant, how do you say, countries and events, that's going on nowadays. But for me, it'd be wise to cover the 3 most important ones right now, which I covered, just mentioned earlier, and that could set the basis for the next Battlefield. Because if you revolve it around those world conflicts, you got yourself a theme, environment, and story. But also you're gonna have to find some characters that have potential for development too. Because if you have too many different characters, it's gonna be hard to keep up. So I mean, it's fine to have recurring characters, but you don't want it to be like superhero type. of a recurring character, because that's already done or been done. But I mean, they can totally bring back the ones from 3 and 4, but completely different storyline though. Like you still have Wrecker and Pack and stuff. It's just that they're gonna play different roles. And as I said, it can't be like that one guy that can save the world, 'cause that's impossible. They can try something different where it's more focused on like a squad or a company or something. Obviously, we won't have Irish, sadly, but you know, at least have some Easter eggs for the guy. Why am I even up here? Whoa! We're abandoning ship. Got some tanks to bust. Who's right down this valley? You know, it's funny, even though Call of Duty did come out Ground War, honestly, it doesn't feel as fleshed out as just Battlefield's Conquest mode. It's like, I think Battlefield just, I mean, they just nailed it and it's hard to beat. Ground War's alright, but I don't think it's just as popular. It has that bit of jank to it. Like, Call of Duty never started off as a combined arms game. It was more like infantry combat. What the hell is this? Okay, let's try it. Yeah, they just never really were like a vehicular combat game, so it's like so it just didn't felt it was chaotic and messy, and that was something that's like coming from someone who plays a chaotic and messy game. It was just that it wasn't, I think I felt like it just wasn't put together properly. It was decent, but it was just, it didn't really hit the right spot, or I didn't really take up the spot that Battlefield kind of left off on. Can't get in. I do appreciate that they introduce vaulting in number 1, and then kind of refined on it in number 5 though. That's something to take away, or something that we can take away from those other titles. I just hope that they kind of go back to, I would say, like, if they can go back to the difficulty, or like the raw gunplay from Battlefield 3 without, you know, any additional form of like aim assist or recoil control, or just like, you know, just unfiltered. I think for me 3 nailed it when it came to that. 4 does it pretty good too, but if you're going from 3 to 4, you'll notice that 4 has a slight easiness to it because they tweaked it. They made gunplay a little bit more easier, but I think 3 hit the right spot for me personally. So if they, I think they should base it off of that gunplay. 1 also did a good job, but I don't know how it would translate into a modern setting. But you can I would say like the way to design the weight and the feel of the weapon and the way you move with it and the speed and then how fast you ADS. I think they did a pretty good job with that. Sniping was also cool too. I like that whole idea of having this minimum distance or that sweet spot thing. That was fine to me. I think sniping in 1 and 5 are pretty satisfying. So if they want to go that route, that's fine. Whatever they do, don't avoid going the route that they took in 2042. As much as I see that they have been trying to fix it, I think that's just one for the history books. It's better to just move on. People have been asking for a remaster of 4-3. I mean, I would play it, but I would not pay for it anymore. Like, the most I would be willing to buy it at is $30. If it's like the full $70, I definitely would wait until it goes on sale. I think that's with any sort of remastered game. Really, like I would not pay full price unless it's a completely overhauled remastered, you know, in the same realm like Silent Hill 2 or something, where it's just completely from the bottoms up rebuilt and just, you know, pretty much rebuilt from scratch. The only remnants are the storyline and the characters or recurring parts. But even then, I think at most I would only pay like, I don't know, $40 for like a single player remaster. You can't be serious, right? Okay. I'm getting gunned down by this heli. It's a support heli too. Alright, we're gonna do this. I like these jungle type maps. Some of my favorites. I just wish there was more foliage though. Oh. Chill. Oh. Come back in. I only have used us. I still think it's so funny that the M82 Barrett and the use us are so overpowered that they decided that they couldn't really nerf it, so just decided to just nerf it by making it a world weapon, a world drop. That's hilarious. And the AA-12 as well. Yeah, this fucking heli. I'm going for it.
Neutralized objective go. Soldiers, defend this objective. Keep this objective safe. Defend it. Enemy sniper, north of where you are. Attack this objective.
Oh, did I hit the tree?
Attack this target. Now control objective Golf. This is the objective. I want you to attack.
No. Oh my god. Such an easy hit too, but I can't get it. Damn it. Am I full screen? Alright, let's put on some boosts. Let's go to GX. How about there?
Heads up. Enemy sniper west of your position.
Oh my god, I'm so blind. He was right there in front of me.
Lost objective Delta. Enemy machine gunner has been identified west of your location.
Yeah, for the sound, I would say the way to go is hi-fi. If you're using headphones, which most people are. But personally I prefer war tapes. But I lower it to 15%. I don't play it at 100. I think most shooter games I never play at 100%. I think the most I play is like 20%. Because the game is just loud and you'll damage your hearing. Especially if you're playing something like, I don't know, Insurgency or Squad. Don't go more than 20% or 30%. I say 30% is like the absolute maximum. Obviously, you'll have an advantage by being able to hear more, but you're gonna. I mean, most players they play more than an hour, 2 hours, without breaks, so you'll just risk damaging your hearing. That's why I always lower it. As much as it sounds phenomenal, it's just not worth it. See, damaging your ear is not like damaging your teeth. Like your teeth, at least you can somewhat fix it. But your ears, once it's, once you get tinnitus or, hearing impairments, it's gone. It's irreversible. Oh, the AMR. Let's go. I mean, A is already taken, but we can fortify it. Buddy, I got you something. Let's go. He's got the use us. I have the AMR. Alright, we're going deep.
There's an enemy machine gunner north of your position.
I don't have the beacon with me. Shit. Oh, fuck. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Good play, good play. That was the equivalent of walking away from the explosion. Is it beacon time? I think so.
Gunner, due south of your location.
I don't know which part of the world is in. I mean, this community map obviously is a fictional world or fictional map, but I mean, if I had to guess, I would say these are mainland China maps or like mainland China mountains. 'Cause I know they have mountains that are like really steep like that. But I think it's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of have you ever played any of those what you call it, games or shooters that are revolving around the Vietnam War. Like Bad Company, which DLC was it? DLC was it? I know Battlefield 2 there was a DLC where it's like in Vietnam, but it gives me that kind of vibe. Rising Storm. I've been I think I own Rising Storm, but I just never download it. Got it on sale though. Let's go. He's got his clip moment. Wow, he hits us with a small. The moment he touches down, he gets fucking knifed. Cinematic. He can say that he's hit a fucking Huey or whatever you call it with his rocket launcher. What the hell's going on over here? Oh, I don't have a launcher. It's not good. Reloading. Captain Price. Oh, we both suck. My Rex should have beat it. Should have won that fight. If I couldn't get the aim. Oh yeah, I didn't yeah, I didn't get Black Ops 6. I think it's honestly it's probably a good game. And it seems like most people are enjoying it, but I think I'm okay to wait until the price drops. Cause I think honestly $70 is still kind of steep, and I think the last two games that I bought at full price, which was Diablo 4. No, not even full price, pre-order price. And then Modern Warfare 2 I bought it at full price. Personally, to me, I don't think it was worth it. I think those games were easily just $30 or so. Given that 2 was just like not that much different from 1, from Modern Warfare. And Diablo kind of had a very rough start to it. So I don't know if that was, you know, what I would consider a $70 game. I'd say more like 45 or 40 at best for Diablo 4 on launch. In the state that it was on launch, maybe 35, but it just definitely wasn't full price worthy, in my opinion. That's why since then I haven't bought any full price or, you know, $70 price game in a while. I think it had to be like, I don't know, like a Game of the Year, Final Fantasy or something, or God of War. Like God of War, I'm fine with paying full price for that, as long as it's, you know, Game of the Year worthy, which usually it is. Or even like Zelda, you know. Was it Breath of the Wild? Not Breath of the Wild. What was the one before that? Like that level of quality. Sure. I may get that for like $70, but knowing me, I would probably wait until it goes on sale for like 10% off or something, 25%. Nobody likes being squeezed, you know, getting their wallet squeezed. But yeah, I mean, most of the AAA games nowadays, I don't think most of them are worth the $70-$80 price. I think the only two I could think of is Spider-Man and God of War, and probably
Heads up! Enemy helicopter due west of your position.
I don't know if Final Fantasy 15 was good, so I can't say that. I think Horizon Zero Dawn, maybe? I haven't played it, but I heard it was good.
That's just been neutralized.
I mean, if Silent Hill came out with a completely new game, I'd be down for that. Be down. I thought the remaster was good. I just haven't played it yet. I might come back and revisit a lot of single player games after I upgrade my computer. But I don't want to play it on my low end computer. I want to be able to play it with the graphics just turned up. Only thing is, like, scary games, man. I gotta need to be inside of a complete, like, a shed or an outhouse or a garage by myself, insulated walls, and just play the game. Just be completely just immersed.
I have eyes on a hostile sniper south of your location.
I would get so freaked out, but I think it would be hilarious. What you doing, buddy?
Objective Charlie has been neutralized. Defend this objective.
How are you guys doing over here? Hide. I'm not in. There's a sniper right out here. Oh, I have a buddy here with me.
We now control objective Charlie.
Yeah, man, this gun is actually pretty good. I tell you what. Jesus, what's going on? Where are these guys coming from? Like, holy shit. There's like 6 people here. We got ambushed. Dude, that's the one thing I really liked about the sort of like sandbox gameplay of Battlefield. You just have like these random skirmishes over the most weirdest objectives, but it's still the greatest firefight that you'll get to engage in FPS game. Or the greatest feeling. I mean, some people will argue like those firefights that you get into in the insurgency or a squad, it's their jam, but I think that if you want like just a game where you just get straight into the action and it's just action all the time, I think Battlefield nailed it. I think for like Squad and Armor, it's more of like a slow progression to like intense short skirmishes or like quick firefights, and then sometimes you'll have those really long firefights too, but I think it takes kind of long to get there. Whereas in BF, it's just almost like, you know, almost instant. Like within like at least like the first 2 minutes of the match or something. And then like these random like pushes and sort of guerrilla warfare style. But I think the most funnest part by far is those battles between infantry and vehicles. It's just like you got these like squads. They see like a tank and they just swarm the tank, like 5 guys on an RPG or something. You just don't see a lot of that, and a lot of shooters. Like just like things flying in the air, you know, firefights happening or dogfights happening in the air, and then you got, you know, things shooting at the ground, and then the infantry on the ground shooting back up at the aircrafts. You know, infantry scattering around and going for like you got like a whole squad going after tanks, running. You know, everyone's just running with the RPGs. Like, that level of action, I don't think you get to see that even in some of the more broader games, like, you know, Arma, where there is combined arms, but just less vehicle action or vehicular warfare. Oh, we suck. We both suck. We need some time to cool off. Yep. Yo, by the way, this gun is just... I can see why they made it a field drop. It's just one tap to the upper body. But I'm not even like trying to long range sniper. It's just like... Man. Kicks. Kicks by slaps. Damn it. I just donated my dang one. The funny thing is that this type of nerf actually worked. Like, not everyone is gonna be playing it, and it seems like it's not like the highest priority for most people, because 1, limited ammo, 2, I'd say like long ADS time, and you know, despite it being super powerful, somehow they figured out a way to take a very overpowered set of weapons and balance it out just by making it a field drop, which probably was the best move. I mean, they could have just nerfed the weapon and make them available, but I think it would have been really hard to balance. So, wow. Actually nerfed level. Oh, and I like the fact that the transport helicopters in this game are actually being utilized, you know, for transport rather than just, you know, just for shooting or just ramming. You actually got some players that are just doing what they do best and just moving players across the field, or the battlefield. I mean, you got that in squad too, Arma. It gives a sense of like, you know, a bit of teamwork. But yeah, I think the finest moments for me is like when you see like just a bunch of infantry running around with iglas and RPGs and just hunting down aircrafts and, you know, armored vehicles. It's hilarious.
helicopter operating west of your location.
Oof. Damn it. Yeah, and then those random firefights over just like some of those mostly insignificant, like the random far out point or something like B, which maybe no one was fighting over like 10 minutes ago, but are now like you got a whole squads fighting over it. It's funny. Alright, everyone's just fighting at D, and it's like, fuck. Ah. Everyone's just like, we're fighting over D, guys. God damn. You know what's funny? One of my clips where I shot the F-35 with my tank, I think that was the IJP was the guy that got hit. I mean, I think he's always on the Turtle or Flubber server, that's why. Another one I think is Onyx. I always see that dude on the server. Who else? Judy L. Hops, that's hilarious. I guess some of these guys I haven't seen yet, but ooh. I really liked so one of these suggestions that I borrowed from Jack Frags was to change the color of the hit indicator. So for me, I set the hit indicator for like so for headshots it's red, for kills is green, and then for just general damage is yellow. I think that's what he sets it as, but I think it works out really well. That's a good way to know. And then I think in BF1, they introduce critical shots, so a critical hit. So for me, I set it to purple or blue, so that way you'll know what type of hit you're doing or damage you're doing on another player. So the way to do it is you go to gameplay, advanced option, scroll all the way down, and then you go to here where it says, where's it, hit indicator. I think Battlefield 1 did a better job because it shows the color when you change the value. Oh yeah, it shows it here too. So for this one, for hit indicator, this one changes like the size and visibility, so like transparency, whatever. But for here, you scroll down, it's just hit indicator color. You can change the value. You just gotta figure out what makes green or yellow. So like 100% red and green makes yellow. If you want red, you just do 100% red and maybe, like for me I did 13% green. But you could just do 100% red and just everything 0. And then for hit indicator for kill shots, for me it's green, so I set it to like the brightest green I can get. That way you have a better or easier way to know what type of damage you're doing to them. It's just a nice little quality of life. It's not gonna dramatically change your gameplay, but it's a good way to gauge, whether you're aiming too high, too low, or whatever. Oh shit, I wasn't looking. I was distracted. I was looking at the scoreboard. I was like, we're that close. Remember when I said that every time I jumped into a TBG server, that the scoreboard was always like, something like 1,000 point difference? And then you got the Flubber and Turtle servers where it's only like what 30-40 point difference, which makes the gameplay just so much more better. Like for me, these type of servers where it's like each match is very close, I don't mind winning or losing. It's just pure fun. Whereas if you jump on like a TBG server and then you jump in, it's like your team has like 900 points and the other team only has like, I don't know, 100 points. It sucks. Even if you win, it's like those matches are not really that fun. You know, especially if you're losing too. It's like, you jump in, you're 100 points, the enemy team is still sitting at 1,000. Like that kind of sucks, in my opinion. I'd rather play ones where the only, the maximum point difference is 200. Even if I lose, I'm like, that was still enjoyable. Because, everyone's trying to turn the match around and just going ham. And it's just like, just fights after fights, and then just random skirmishes across the map. So yeah, those are the funnest to me, in my opinion. Win or lose. Oh, and especially the matches where like your team is down maybe like 200-300 points, and then by the end of the match you flipped it on them, and you're up 100 points on them and you win. Your team actually really tried. Those are the funnest. Probably some of the best matches that I've played, where our team is significantly like not as skilled, and they're way better, but somehow we pushed through. I think this one was back and forth, but I think for the most part, they were the enemy team. This was a good one. Yeah, they were hard. I mean, their helis were just mowing us down, but our team was just really good at small incursions across the map, like just taking random points and then just getting into like extended firefights, and then you got your other squad of this team just just going full-on guerrilla warfare, just navigating through or sneaking away through like across the map and hitting their the like their closest points to their HQ. So that's crazy. That's funny. Rock PKA 3.4 on sniper. It was funny. The PKA is like, it reminds me of a holo, but like if it was rounded, like a holo sight, you round it out and you gave it like a little bit more zoom, but it still has that circular ring around it with the dot inside. I mean, I'd use it. I'd use that for what you call it? I'd use that for PUBG. They have one just like that. It's nice. Not everyone likes holos because it's like the optic itself. It's kind of chubby, right? Like the housing is chubby. The metal thing that holds the lens and everything, it takes up a lot of space on your screen. The holo, like, I don't know if you call it a crosshair, but the sight, the shape of that ring is kind of fuzzy. So it's not like a clean line or anything, or a clean dot. It's like more like a glow. So I can see why people don't really like it, but I don't know. It's one of those thingies where it's been in so many FPS games for so long that for me it's like it's just such an iconic attachment that I just like, oh yeah, I'm familiar with it. I might as well put it on. Kind of like the ACOG, right? Like it's not the best looking, um, but it's very memorable. I think that's why a lot of people would gravitate towards it because it's just like they're so used to it. and it's kind of grown on them essentially. But yeah, I mean most majority of players gonna be on like a dot site, the cleanest one they can find, Cobra or something, or what you call it, the round one, the AK one was like a circle, and then the housing is kind of like a half circle. That's the most popular. But I mean, generally, the one that you want is the cleanest one with the thinnest of bezels. You know. Alright, so I got the magnifier. I prefer the Cobra, but it uses a T. I think reflex or coyote for most people. I mean, they have the holo here too. PKAS, it's like a cleaner version of the holo. It's like the circle is more thinner, so it's easier to see. So that works out too. But I mean, at that point, it's just preference. I just wish that they showed previews of it, you know, how it looks like inside. That would make sense. But yeah. Kind of want to be in there. Oh, it's been a while since I've been on this map. Oh shit. Alright. It's 11 o'clock. I might have to call it, but I mean today was pretty fun. I don't think I got anything today that was kind of clip worthy. It was just more like I just wanted to jump on and play. But maybe we'll get something tomorrow. But tomorrow likely I'm gonna be playing, or I'm gonna be busy in the morning. Got to head out to shop some travel items, and then I will likely be on starting in the afternoon or evening. Ouch. Oops. Anyways. Yo, let me in. Aw, dang it. Alright. I'm gonna wait until the other dude jumps out. I'm gonna jump in. Wait up, let me adjust let's see. Zunies. I wish they had a video, like a little tiny video that shows exactly how they work. It's kind of hard to visualize. If you get it, missile, laser get it. Okay, we're good. I'm ready. Damn it. We have 2 helis? Holy shit. That's whack. Oh man. You know what's the worst thing that can happen? Alright, so if your team somehow gets both their attack helis, I mean yours, obviously your team's attack heli, and you got theirs, and you got their mobile AA or the LAV. If somehow your team got a hand on that, the opposing team is just gonna be in a world of hurt for a long time. I'm talking like they're gonna be behind for as long as that vehicle has been hijacked. I've seen matches where the opposing team, they lost all their tanks because somehow our teammates managed to grab him or hijack him, including their mobile A, and they just were never able to come back from that. That's why for me my number one rule is if you're gonna be in a mobile AA like LEV, you better be willing to die with it. You don't want them to hijack it. Same thing with the heli, or even your tanks too. You know, it's not. I mean, you could try and just run from it, but it's better to just go down with it and just do as much damage as you can. Otherwise, you end up with situations like this where, you know, our team has a huge advantage. Huge advantage. It's gonna be a while for them to take down our heli and then recover, you know, points lost from, you know, missing out on air support. Because when you don't have air support, your ground vehicles are gonna be vulnerable. It's whack. Alright, let me go get this quad bike or whatever this is. ITV.
I've got eyes on an enemy LAV.
Okay, it looks like the enemy team they managed to recover it. Oh, I don't have my beacon. Whatever. It's gonna stay inside. Oh my god. I think that was a JDAM or something. Jeez. My roof. Oh, I'm so bad. Damn it. Looking to move player to unstack 115 tickets deficit bleeding. Oh, okay, that's cool. Admin looking to move player to unstack 115 ticket deficit bleeding, 28 tickets per minute. That's interesting. Unless the admin created 2 or set 2 attack helis per side, which I didn't know you can do. Anyways, surprisingly, the match is still not that far out from each other. It's only 150 point difference. I mean, that beats having to deal with like something that is, I don't know, like early game 300 point difference snowballing to like 500 to 800. So holy shit. Just got hit by an airburst. I got hit so hard that my game sound just broke for a second. Jesus. Damn it. Okay. Oh yeah, Ace 21. There you go. Say one of the top 5 carbines. I don't know if it's supposed to be. Is it carbine or carbine? Depending if you're from British English or American English. Yeah, I guess in the US it's carbine.
Have eyes on a hostile sniper chest. South of your position. No longer have control of objective Golf.
Oof, shit.
Hostile snipers been identified south of your position.
What's golf at? Going. Whoa. Hey, no. No. This guy's been waiting all his life for that bait. It's like the only AMR in the like within the 1 mile radius. The guy has to shut up. Yeah, this is exactly what I meant when they take the important vehicles. Just like look at the map. It's completely dominated. Especially if you have really two two really skilled pilots or hello pilots. I think they've been on those Vipers for quite a while actually. They got both a deadly combination of pilots and gunners, which is like hardest to deal with. But let's see if the server balance kicks in. He's dead. Fuck. How did you going? Back it up. What happened? The dude that was trying to see for me got ran over. Oh, holy moly. Okay. This is... That was crazy. That was just everything all at once. It's literally... You got an LAV that was hijacked. You got infantry on the left and right side. You know, some on the upper hill or up the valley, and then the other one's down the hill. Their vehicle here.
Looks like there's some enemy light armor east of your current position.
I think I might have to just walk there.
Enemy jet spotted. East of your current position, it looks like there's a hostile machine gunner.
Jesus, what's going on?
Objective Delta. I've got eyes on mobile enemy heading to your east.
Damn it! I was only able to hit like 2 or 3 hits on him. I'm sure. Am I close to a heavy barrel? No. Get 50 more kills.
We now control objective Foxtrot.
This team is just completely capping bases left and right.
I've spotted a hostile LAV east of your current position.
Oh, this is free.
I got eyes on an enemy AT soldier. I spotted a hostile vehicle. It's a light armored
Backing
vehicle
up.
operating somewhere in your south.
Shit. Who is hitting me? I'm going down with it. I saw that coming.
Let's be advised.
You know what's crazy about the javelin? Okay, so we all know it can hit from the top. It flies forward for a bit, and then obviously if it goes up, but then it goes back down. But I think it also can just fly straight and hit them from the side too, if it wants to. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it can fly up and then as it's flying down, curve and hit from the side. That'd be pretty insane. That's some crazy level of maneuvering. But yeah. Something also most people don't even know is that the Javelin's missile or rocket? No, missile. It's a shaped charge. It's a shaped charge in tandem. So think two bigger RPG warheads, or whatever you call it, the tip of the RPG, but placed back to back in tandem. So one is to defeat the reactive armor. Second one is to just obviously penetrate and just do a lot of damage. So I could see why it's super effective against Soviet tanks. For me, I just find the idea of a shaped charge is super interesting. Like this cone, this backward cone, facing inward, having some sort of explosive behind it, and then it becomes a projectile. The copper cone becomes a like super hot projectile, traveling at like hypersonic speeds, just tearing through armor like a hot knife on butter. That's basically what it is. Like this really concentrated jet of hot molten metal, just melting through armor. You have two of them back to back, being guided.
I've spotted a hostile LAV due south of your location.
Right, we're fighting over B. Yeah, this match is about to be over. I guess once in a while for this server you'll have that, where it's like complete domination. I think I did see the message where the server admin tried to balance it, but I think it was too late. Ow. So yeah, this match is gonna end pretty quickly. But I prefer the matches like the previous one. It's just the like our team coming back from like a 150 point deficit. That was fun. You going E heli or base, or I can gun for you affirmative E heli. Yeah, our teammates pushed them all the way to their spawn. I kind of wonder though, in order for, I mean, I would imagine that the server has rules or settings that so that it just auto balances without the admins having to be there, but I kind of wonder how much like a live admin or mod goes into, you know, balancing the server like in real time. I'm kind of curious. So right now it's kind of looking rough for the other two. Real rough. Let's just hope that some of the admins are there tomorrow. Anyways. GG's. Fun games. I'm gonna head out. It's 11ish, so I should be on tomorrow. But I think it won't be until like next weekend where I'll be able to jump on BF again because yeah, I'll be gone. I'll be traveling, so yeah. Have a good night. Thank you for dropping by. Really appreciate that. And Thank you, Swift, Oma, OMG, Selena, and Illo from last time. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Take care. Peace.